How to stop vomiting in dogs. Like humans, it is not uncommon for dogs to vomit from time to time. However, as dogs are dependent on their owners and can't say anything, handling such situations is not always easy. When dogs vomit, their abdominal muscles contract very strongly several times before the food is actually ejected from the mouth. This completely drains the energy from the body and your pet may look very sick. Along with throwing up frequently, dogs may show symptoms including pain, distress, weakness, and a lethargic attitude. Some of the causes of vomiting in dogs include dietary indiscretion, sudden change in diet plan, habit of gobbling food, intolerance to a particular food, some kind of allergic reaction, ingestion of obstructing objects, acute inflammation of the stomach, and parasites. If your dog is bright and alert, and only vomits a few times, you can treat the problem at home and there is no need to call your veterinarian. However, if your pet appears really sick and the vomiting does not stop after 24 hours, call your vet immediately. 1. Withhold food. When your dog vomits, it is important not to serve any food for at least 12 hours for a puppy and 24 hours for a full-grown dog. This allows the inflammation of the stomach lining to settle down to cure your dog's vomiting. Plus, withholding food gives the gastrointestinal tract some rest and time to recover. There is also little chance of throwing up if your dog is not eating anything. 2. Offer rice chips. Due to vomiting, there is a high chance that your dog may become dehydrated. Most dogs have trouble keeping water down when they start throwing up frequently. In fact, gulping down water may cause the stomach to revolt, bringing the water right back up. Instead of water, vets recommend serving ice chips, which most dogs love to eat. Ice chips will prevent your dog from becoming dehydrated and are far better than plain water in this situation. Plus, the coldness of the ice chips will make your pet feel much better. 3. Ginger. When your dog starts having bouts of vomiting, try a ginger remedy for relief. The carminative property of ginger will quickly calm down the stomach and stop your dog from throwing up. Apply a thin layer of honey on a piece of sandwich bread. Next, lightly sprinkle ginger powder on the honey. Feed the bread to your dog. Just 1 dose of ginger will make your dog feel good. Another option is to simmer 1 tablespoon of freshly grated ginger root or 1 teaspoon of ginger powder in ½ cup of coconut milk for about 10 minutes. Store this solution in a container. Give your dog 1 to 3 teaspoons every 1 to 2 hours. 4. Give bland rice. After the initial few hours of fasting, you can begin to introduce small amounts of bland food like white rice to your pet, if he has not been vomiting anymore. Avoid giving pet food for a day or 2, as such foods may immediately upset his stomach again. Combine 1 cup of cooked white rice and 1/4 cup of canned coconut milk. Give it to your dog in an amount appropriate for his or her size. Feed 1 to 2 tablespoons every 3 to 4 hours to small dogs. Feed ½ cup every 3 to 4 hours to medium-sized dogs. Feed 1 cup every 3 to 4 hours to large dogs. Continue this routine until the vomiting has completely ceased. Then, you can begin to reintroduce small amounts of your dog's regular food. 5. Chicken broth. After a day, it is important to serve some nutritious food to your pet to ensure faster recovery. Nutritious food like chicken broth will even help deal with early signs of mild dehydration. Making chicken broth at home is very easy. Put a pan of water on the stove to boil. Add a couple of chicken bouillon cubes. Cook until the chicken cubes dissolve. Allow the broth to cool down to room temperature. Serve the broth to your dog in small amounts a few times during the day. Note, always use boneless chicken when preparing food for a sick dog. 6. Baby food. After the initial fasting phase, you can even offer baby food to your pet. Such food is easy on the stomach and will not induce further vomiting. Mix 1 part of any meat-based baby food with 2 parts of cooked white rice. Add 1 teaspoon of probiotic yogurt and mix it in well. Give your dog small amounts to eat at regular intervals.